Hi, I'm Jennifer the Rabbit Lady, and you'll have to forgive me for this mess. I'm undone. It's early in the morning, and I just wanted to answer some quick questions that a friend of mine that recently got a proven doe from me has. And one of the questions was, why is the doe pulling her fur? And there are three reasons why a doe will pull her fur. One of them is the maternal instincts kicking in, and you know, she's desiring to have babies. She probably doesn't even realize that that's really what she's doing. And if she has had babies and she's doing that, then she's wanting to have babies. So it's a prime time to go ahead and you know, mate them when that happens, because they're going to be extremely willing usually. And another reason is false pregnancy. Sometimes, occasionally, if your buck has been in the heat, they can go sterile for a little while if they've been in the high heat for a while, which happens in the summertime, and so that's why we take a seasonal break. But if you know, they've mated and it's about that time and they're pulling their fur, go ahead and, you know, if you know that they mated, I mean, you want to have their nest ready just in case anyway, but it is possible that they're pulling their fur. And usually the indication to me is when it's a false pregnancy is they're pulling their fur early. If they're pulling their fur way early, they're usually pregnant about 31 days and then they have their babies. Some of my does will pull 3 days in advance. Some of them will pull day of. So I just kind of, if they're pulling earlier than that, it could be an indication of a false pregnancy, but you still want to have a nest in place just in case. And of course, the third reason is that they're about to have babies. And you want to definitely keep track of when you mated your rabbits, so that you can keep a calendar and know exactly when they're going to have those babies. I don't get my nests ready until about 4 days in advance, usually about 3 days in advance, because if you put it in there too soon, they're just going to use it like a litter box and it's going to be horrible. So if you get it ready about 3 days in advance, they'll jump right in it, start making it into a nest, pulling their fur and getting it all pretty in there usually. Sometimes the day before they'll pull the fur, or the day of. So that's just some answers to those questions and tips on that. As far as mating, I'm going to do a separate video on that. Just one thing real quick about that. When you do mate your rabbits, make sure that you're watching to make sure that it actually happened, because one thing you don't want to do is waste your time thinking that maybe they're pregnant and you're really not sure, and here you are, you've wasted 31 days waiting to see if she's had babies, gonna have babies or not. So there's Q&A right there for you. Have a good day.